Let's do the month one on the jewel quilt, the spiral. Here's I marked this with chalk so you can see it really good, but here's my point. I'm going to go from here to here. I want to actually, since we're going to echo this, I want to actually start and end about 1/4 of an inch away from both of these sides. Use my handy dandy little circle template, and I'm laying it on both dots, and I'm just going to give myself a circle idea of where I'm going. That's to help me keep it circular. Looks like I have a little bit of a wonky problem there. I'm going to try and go more. Okay, now we're going to start right here. We're going to do an echo. Then we're going to make our circle. Let's see, so maybe I'll start right here. Echo, circle, then I can start my spiral over here. So I'm going to start right here. I can use this ruler, the spiral ruler. I can use the straight edge, or I could go get my other straight edge, and I'm going to use this side for the spiral. But since we already have this ruler, I'm going to start out here 1/4 inch away from that and lay the ruler on the line that you previously, the diamond line, and let's echo up. Now you're going to echo up to that, and you can't see it on mine. There was a line here. You've got a line drawn there, so you can tell where to go. Go back down. Mine's all wiped off, but it was there. Down to the circle. All right, now we get the fun part. Let's make the circle. We're just going to lay the spiral. And the spiral is going to help us keep to this circular shape. I'm a little uncomfortable with that. I've got all this crammed under here. I'm going to take it around and do it behind. There, I got much more room now. Okay, now let's adjust and keep going. All right, now we need a 1-inch ruler. Let's see if I can find one without messing up my camera. Okay, well, we'll pretend. We're going to measure about 1 inch out on this line. And it's not real critical, but come up about 1 inch. Use your ruler to backtrack. So lay that, let me just show you, get it so you can see. Use this ruler for backtracking. That's one of the best tricks you can do. Helps you stay on the line for backtracking. All right, there I am at 1 inch or so. Okay, now we're going to do our spiral design. So we're going to, let's see what happens if I do like this. We can wrap this hook of the spiral ruler around the foot, and I want it to come to that point, so I'm going to take the set the ruler about 1/4 inch away from the point. Okay, there's one spiral. Now we want to get back down to about right there. If we do like this, aha, that will work. And I'm going to set, let's see if we can see the lines on here. I'm going to set it on the second line, not the first one. So I'm putting the second line of the ruler onto my stitched line that I just made. Coming back down to the circle, use the ruler to go up the circle an inch. This is where it gets a little tricky. If I turn this over and use this right here to come to this point, which would work actually, but I want to see the line, and I can't see the line on my ruler. It's going this way. So what I like to do is put the line on the mark there and put the divot in the ruler on the point where I want my foot to end up. You could really do it either of those ways. And there, I'm going to sink my foot into that ruler there. Okay, that way I can see, I can keep this line. I could have just made, I guess you can go either way really. Use the ruler to go travel up the circle. And I could do it this way, or I suppose I could go this way since we've already got it. It's looking good. So that's why I have stickers on both sides of that ruler, because I do a lot of flipping of the ruler. And now you see that I went a little far. If I came back, the line would line up with my line. So every time I'm lining up the second line on this ruler with my stitched line. Not quite there. My line's not quite lining up. So I'm going to go a little further. Okay, now my line lined up with the stitch line. So let's put this thing over here where we can see what we're doing. Okay. Almost there. one actually made it. All right, I like to put one more out here. So it's going to go like this, but I'm going to have to travel down this line here to get it. So let's use the other end of my ruler to travel down this echo line, and I'm just going to guess. Let's see if that's where I want it. So I'm going to put the divot in the on the spot where they've all been meeting, and this line does not quite line up yet. So let's go down just a little further. Let's see if it. Okay, now my line. Now my second line lines up with the stitch line. And there, made that last one so I didn't have a big hole. And there it is.